よし、やるか。よいしょ。OBS もうちょいなんかいいとこに置きてえな。こうか。こうのこうやな。これでいいや。よし。違う。セバスチャンの今日はあれをやろうかな。こうしといて OK。 めっちゃ下の方だったな。これか。違う。これだな。
Wonder who lives here.
ここか。お、また風船があるやん。ってことだ。できない。騎乗中は入れません。こっちも入れんようになってるな。遠回りしないかん。これ何なんだ。フーパーの巣、マーリンの試練、フィールドガイドのページ、無法者の野営地、フェルドクラフト北部。まあいいや。お、また風船あるやんけ。割ってくか。ちょっと待ってよ。もうちょいこっちやな。これで降りて。よっしゃー。これなんかあるんかいな。廃屋みたいなとこがあるね。とりあえず進んじゃうか。敵おるな。だいぶ奥まで来たな。
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
You made it.
Yes, I am.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
行きましょうか。
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
入る。
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you...
Oh,
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
って何がどうなってるんだろう。
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
いいってことよ。
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
お、貴様痛風か？
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts,
美人や
and
な。
often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone.
闇の呪
I
いな
can
んかな。
feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
そんな悲しいこと言うなよ。私のものを勝手に触らないで。いい兄貴やんけ。
boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right.
普通に話せばいいよ
She said
じゃ
she
ん
was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
どういうことなの
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
まあいいや行くか
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
あの高台
This way.
How much longer are we
跳
expecting?
躍してディセンド
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
そこか
Only good wizard is in there.
ディセンド入れといて
My book.
裏におるやん
Rather up wide. Back this way.
どこ行った
Why don't you come up here and fight it?
あとあっちかまだ奥にいるのか
No witch or
Incendio!
A moment.
バレたかな
Who's that?
あ
Over
バレ
in
たバレた
there.
やっちまった 自分よりすぐにし
Lumos! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
死ぬわ
Protego!
I won't rest. Dead.
that was unimpressive. You're
Windows 変なの出た。最悪。危ね。まだ生きてた。
Expelliarmus, descendo! Confringo!
思ったらボス出てきた。
mistake.
Confringo!
あ、コンフリンゴじゃない。
Red coming
ミ
here.
スったわ。ディセンド2番や。
Arresto momentum.
違う。呪文戻さんと。見えね
Expelliarmus!
I don't have time for this. No! I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus, descendo!
I won't rest until
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
you've made your last mistake. Such
Glacius!
I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus, descendo! Confringo! Confringo! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
That's your best.
Glacius! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
思った以上に敵いたわ。あれ使えばよかった。目隠し使えばよかったわ。
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio! This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
これ潤いのふるいで見たとこじゃね？
When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
憂いのふるいで見たとこやな、これな。この辺も何もなさそうではあると思ったけど、ありそうだ。遅延かよ。あとなんかありそうなところは。テントの中とかか。特に何もなさそうではある。中は何もないか。
Revelio.
これか。
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
恋にやったっていうか。
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
Oh,
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Descend で吹き飛ばせるの。
Depulso!
レパルスだった。
Huh. A stairwell? Why bother blocking a stairwell?
おー、
There
下
might be
階
something
段。
here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
やべ、スタックした。
Tells me they're after something bigger.
ほな、行きまっか。石ドーラ・モーガナークの日記。野営地に来てから2週目、患者は毎日増えている。マグルの医者、そして私たちの方の勇者も少しながら行って精一杯尽くしている。まるで古いがはっきりした悲しみが 辺りに漂っている。疫病を生き延びた人たちは手術などものせいで永遠に生きない傷を負ってしまった。熱はいずれ下がるし、肌の傷もいずれ治って塞がるけれど、絶望的な悲しみがずっと残ってしまう。父によく似た男が子供を亡くしていた。私は耐えられなかった。少しだけでも心を楽にしてあげたかった。周りの人は間違っていると思うようになってきた。私には皆を助ける力がある。助けないという。選択の身勝手さは苦しみを取り除いてあげる身勝手さと同じだと思う。
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Incendio!
燃えないか。あ、でもちょっとひるむんだ。あとはなんだろう。なんか
Revelio!
地下室を探索する。
Incendio!
ここ以外になんかあるかと思ったけど。この椅子。
Depulso!
壊れるな。
Reparo!
いや、壊れたけど。
Revelio!
なんだろ
Lumos!
う。なんかありそうかね。これはもう上がるだけだもんな。食材がある。
Incendio!
火はつかなそうかな。つかねえな。蜘蛛の巣関係ないか。出現呪文、変身呪文。これ今使えるのかな。使えるか。使えない。これ必要な部屋だけか。あとは何かあるか。お、吹き飛んだ。おお、進めるか。
You're not going to believe this.
地下
I
聖
can
堂。
see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
この行きまっか。
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
その前に
Seems as if something's missing.
宝箱があっ
A
たな。
note. Let's have a
確
look.
認アイテム。先に探索しておこう。あとは何もなさそうか。はいはい。あとは何にもなさそうやね。ありますよ。これはなんだ？
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
ルーンの図。才能はちょっと残しとこう。16になると開くからな。信奉者の指揮官。 貯めといていいので、次はこれやな。15レベル、出現呪文の呪文クラフトが手に入る。せっかくこっちに来てるから、フルーパウダーのところ寄ってこうかな。そうやね、寄ってこう。こっから出れないのか。
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Such arrogance. Has your brain been infested with bundimans? A maneuver... Someone there?
しっかり敵おるんやな。おっと、倒さないと逃げられないか。
Expelliarmus, Confringo, Descendo.
There you are.
そこか。
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I will make you. Any who oppose Ranrock will be hit.
What are you up to now?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
これで全部いったか。ここも行っときてえな。どうせなら帰りに全部ポイント踏んでいくか。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It must lead to something grand.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
過敏な作戦。新しいクエストか。
I should...
よし、トイレ行こう。 よいしょ。
Madam Twiddle mentioned.
次はここ。400m 近いな。
I should investigate.
なんかいなかった今。あ、小屋か。あ、取りすぎちゃった。また家の中か。
Handy resource indeed, your field
誰かい
guide.
る。
I'm
No, no.
most
I do hate
pleased
to
to be
ask, but
included.
would you be able to help me?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little
Oh, I saw
something.
it, that's
Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima
Maxima
potion,
potion.
that would do it.
今持ってねえんだよな。
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
しょうがねえだろ、持ってねえんだからよ。まあ、また今度持ってきてやるよ。こっちの南側はまた来るとして、ここまでは踏んどくか。敵いそうではあるかこれ。大丈夫そう？
Off on another adventure, are we?
大丈夫そうやな。なんだここは。
Revelio.
宝箱とゴミ山が2つ。あ、草かげろうか。あー、宝箱開けねえ方がよかったかな。まあいいや。とりあえずこれでここまではよしと。ここも開けときてえな。こことここを開けときたいな。
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
遠くにホグワーツが見える。だいぶ山奥やね。裏側かこれの。ここが OK。あとここだけ拾って。これもまた1000メートルぐらいかかる。 空綺麗やね。この村だ。
Wonder who lives here.
ブロックバロー。なんか店あるな。周りの試練もある。
Oh, hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
君か
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
You sent crates of cabbages to battle Ranrock's loyalists.
I did indeed. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they will simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
そうなんや。
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Okay.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
なんだよ、神々白菜。
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
しけてんな。
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
そこにもなんかあれがあるわ。
Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologized when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
モサトロールのあれか。バカのバーナバス。
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of
それはトロ
self-control.
ールじゃしょうがね
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
まあ彼女がやる気を出す前にやってこいよってことね。トロール駆除。トロールの巣か。やだな。バイソンや。
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
とりあえずホグワーツ戻ろうか。だいぶ緑の範囲が広がってきたな。とりあえずまずはこれやね。ディークと話す。ホグワーツ中か。サブクエストも溜まってきちゃったな。消化しないとな。めちゃくちゃ入れるわ。あら、そうか。
Deke!
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
準備ができたらディークに声をかける。行こうか。
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
このボタンでターゲットの動物がいません。めちゃくちゃ転がるな。グレイシアスじゃないんだな。どこだ。グレイシー。お、近くにおるわ。
Now, I'm only trying to help.
ねえ、クラモシで行くしかねえか。
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
で、次もあれか。密漁者がおるって言ってたな。違うか。こっから走ったりするか。ちょっともう今日でいいや。ちょっとサブクエストやりつつメインも進めていこう。そうしよう。よし。疲れた。配信閉じます。お疲れ様でした。